Unit-11. Great expectations.
अजीम तवक्कुआत.
Learning outcomes. After completing this unit, student will be able to analyze story elements, characters, events, setting, plot, theme, point of view. Illustrate use of past perfect or past perfect continuous tense. Change the narration of statements, requests, orders, and questions. Make presentation on story elements. Write a book review of a storybook. Pre-reading. Do you read novels? What is the difference between a story and a novel? Who is your favorite novelist? Theme. Great Expectations is a novel by Charles Dickens. It depicts the growth and personal development of an orphan named Pip. Similar to Dickens' memories of his own childhood, in his early years the young Pip seems powerless to stand against injustice or to ever realize his dreams for a better life. However, as he grows into a useful worker and then an educated young man, he reaches an important realization: grand schemes and dreams are never what they first seem to be. The novel Great Expectations was written by Charles Dickens, a famous English author. The story took place in England in the 19th century. The main character is called Pip. We read about his life from childhood to manhood. The story begins when Pip was a lonely orphan. He was brought up by his sister. She was very strict and hard with him. His best friend was Joe, his sister's husband. He was kind and warm-hearted. He loved Pip as if he were his own son.
नावल ग्रेट एक्सपेक्टेशंस एक मशहूर अंग्रेज़ मुसन्निफ चार्ल्स डिकन्स ने लिखा था. ये कहानी 19वीं सदी में इंग्लिस्तान में पेश आई. मरकज़ी किरदार को पिप कहा जाता है. हमने बचपन से लेकर जवानी तक उनकी ज़िंदगी के बारे में पढ़ा. कहानी इस वक्त शुरू होती है जब पिप एक तन्हा यतीम था. इसकी परवरिश इसकी बहन ने की. वो इसके साथ बहुत सख्त और सख्त था. इसका सबसे अच्छा दोस्त जो इसकी बहन का शौहर था. वो मेहरबान और गर्म दिल था. वो तुझसे ऐसे प्यार करता था जैसे वो इसका अपना बेटा हो.
One day, Pip gave something to eat and drink to a prisoner who had escaped from prison. The man was recaptured by soldiers and taken away. But he never forgot Pip's kindness. Later, Pip was told that he would be given a lot of money. This was so that he could receive good education in London and become a better person.
एक दिन पिप ने जेल से फरार होने वाले कैदी को खाने पीने के लिए कुछ दिया. इस आदमी को फौजियों ने दोबारा पकड़ लिया और ले गए. लेकिन वो पिप की मेहरबानी को कभी नहीं भूला. बाद में पिप को बताया गया कि उसे बहुत ज़्यादा रकम दी जाएगी. ये इसलिए था कि वो लंदन में अच्छी तालीम हासिल करके एक बेहतर इंसान बन सके.
In London, Pip studied hard. He received money regularly, but he did not know where or who it came from. He lived in a flat with a young man who had little money but who worked for an insurance agent. They became friends. After some years, Pip was visited by the prisoner whom he had helped as a child. The man had been sent with other convicts to Australia and had become a very wealthy farmer there. In fact, he was the one that Pip's allowance came from. He wanted Pip to have the advantages of education and money, although he was not a gentleman himself. Actually, he was still wanted by the police in England.
लंदन में पिप ने सख्त तालीम हासिल की. इससे बाकायदगी से पैसे मिलते थे, लेकिन वो नहीं जानता था कि ये कहाँ से आया और किससे आया. वो एक फ्लैट में एक नौजवान के साथ रहता था जिसके पास पैसे कम थे लेकिन जो इंश्योरेंस एजेंट के लिए काम करता था. वो दोस्त बन गए. कुछ सालों के बाद को वो कैदी मिला जिसकी इसने बचपन में मदद की थी। इस शख्स को दूसरे मुजरिमों के साथ ऑस्ट्रेलिया भेजा गया था और वो वहाँ एक बहुत अमीर किसान बन गया था। दर हकीकत वो वही था जिससे पिप का अलाउंस आया था। वो चाहता था कि पिप को तालीम और पैसे के फ़वाइद हासिल हों, हालांकि वो खुद एक शरीफ आदमी नहीं था। दरअसल वो अभी तक इंग्लैंड में पुलिस को मतलूब था।
Pip and his friend decided that London was too dangerous for the wanted man. They thought that Pip should take him abroad. As they attempted to board a ship, he was caught by the police. At his trial in court, he was sentenced to death by the judge. Before he could be hanged, he died in prison. By law, all his money belonged to the government. So Pip had to find a job to support himself. He became a clerk in his friend's office. Years later, he became part owner of the insurance firm. So, he had a successful career as a result of his own efforts and not because of the fortune that he had been promised.
पिप और उसके दोस्त ने फैसला किया कि मतलूब शख्स के लिए लंदन बहुत ख़तरनाक है। उनका ख्याल था कि पिप को उसे बैरून मुल्क ले जाना चाहिए। जब उन्होंने जहाज़ में सवार होने की कोशिश की तो उसे पुलिस ने पकड़ लिया। अदालत में इसके मुकदमे की समाअत में इसे जज ने मौत की सज़ा सुनाई। इससे पहले कि उसे फांसी दी जाए, वो जेल में ही मर गया। कानून के मुताबिक इसका सारा पैसा हुकूमत का था, इसलिए पिप को अपनी कफालत के लिए नौकरी तलाश करनी पड़ी। वो अपने दोस्त के दफ्तर में क्लर्क बन गया। बरसों बाद वो इंश्योरेंस फर्म का हिस्सा मालिक बन गया। लिहाजा इसने एक कामयाब करियर अपनी कोशिशों के नतीजे में हासिल किया, न कि इस खुशकिस्मती की वजह से जिसका इससे वादा किया गया था।
Happy learning!